Now, as the battle against smoke haze across a wide area of Southeast Asia continues, Indonesia has now sealed off plantations operated by more than 50 companies. An area covering almost 9,000 hectares in Sumatra and Kalimantan is now central to fight to contain raging forest fires. In Pekanbaru today, the pollution index topped 470 after reaching 700 last night. That's worse than the level seen during Indonesia's haze crisis in 2015. As a result, schools in Riau will remain closed this week. Our correspondent, Chatni Vatvani, has the latest from Jakarta.
Well, at the press conference earlier, Director General of Law Enforcement for the Environmental Ministry, Rasio Ridosani, said that sealing the plantations wasn't a form of immediate relief, but rather it was part of a series of steps that are aimed at curbing the haze. So he said that after sealing off the plantations, they will conduct analysis on the soil and they will check if that company also burnt the land in 2015, or rather practiced land clearing methods which involved setting fires. Now, if forensics show evidence of burning for land clearing, it will strengthen their case against the company to enforce the law. Now, he also said they will be using a multi-door approach, which means that if they find out that the company's made a profit from the fires, authorities will refer to money laundering regulations as well. Now, he also said that they are looking and pushing to work closer with provincial authorities so that they can enforce further steps, if necessary, such as harsher punishments like sanctions and, of course, revoking of the permits of companies. And this, of course, responsibility falls on the authorities of local governments. Additionally, companies which own the plantations that have been sealed will also be investigated further, and if found guilty will be named suspects and processed further. Authorities have said that 99% of fires are man-made, and there were many factors besides the weather that affected the situation, and this included economic factors of the people who are responsible for actually setting off the fires, where in many cases they have been paid by corporations. At this point, 5 corporations have been named as suspects. Authorities are carrying out efforts to produce artificial rain, but even then, they told journalists earlier that producing artificial rain also depended on a variety of factors, including that of the clouds itself. Now, the Agency for Assessment and Application of Technology will be carrying out weather modification technology in Jambi. This after the sky turned red. The Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency previously explained that this red sky phenomenon was caused by a very thick layer of smoke. The diameter of the pollutant that was spread in Jambi at the time was the same wavelength of red light. Thus, it made observers see reddish surroundings.